Friday, everybody. This is Janet Randall, and today I want to share with you some of my favorite bodyweight exercises. It was tough, but I narrowed the list down to 20. The great thing about bodyweight exercises is that they don't require any equipment, and you can take them with you anywhere you go. What I'd love for you to do is give these exercises a try, pick the ones that are your favorites, and then plug it into your favorite workout format. Maybe you assign a rep count to each one. Maybe you set the timer, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 60 seconds, see how many you can get in that time. Maybe you plug these into a Tabata format. Either way, the most important thing is that you're getting that exercise in on a regular basis. All right, let's get to it. First exercise, we have burpees. Squat down, look, chest up, bum down. Walk those feet out, walk it in, stand it up. That's a level 1 burpee. Level 2, add a jump. Right there. Level 3, add that push up at the bottom if you desire. You want to mix it up and have some fun? Let's add a star jump at the top. Right there. Right here, star jump. Or let's add a tuck jump. You got some options to mix up those burpees and have a good time. Okay, remember, any plank exercise can be modified by elevating the hands. So you can keep it right here at the bench, add that push up, and you've got your burpee in. Okay, moving on. We have push-ups. High plank position. The closer those feet are together, the more difficult the exercise. So if you feel like it, you can open up those feet. Belly button pulled in strong, shoulders right over those hands, head out from those fingertips, just lower and press right back up. Let's mix it up. Let's make it a ground release push-up. Take it all the way down, lift those hands, press, bring it right back up. Make sure that we're not rolling down and rolling up. That is a waste of time. Don't do it. Okay, keep your body nice and strong and straight. Again, use a bench if you need to. All right, next exercise, we have sit-throughs. This one's going to exercise your brain as well as your body, which is a good thing. Starting here on your hands and knees, you're going to press up onto those toes, bring your leg through, lift up the opposite hand, kind of sit on that hip. Okay, and then we're going to take it to the other side. So whatever hand is down, that shoulder is still pointing forward. We want to make sure that we're not getting an extra rotation in and turning backwards. Keep that focus forward right here. So as you get comfortable, you can pick up the pace. You'll be surprised how you feel this one in your core, your shoulders, your back. Your heart rate's going to get pumping. If you assign a rep count, like 10 reps, I would make sure you make that hard count, 10 reps each side. Okay, moving on. We have foot taps in that high plank position. Right here, bringing that foot to the opposite hand, a little tap there at the top. If that 2-point plank is tricky, keep your hands on the ground. Just bring that foot to the opposite wrist. Again, shoulders stay right over those hands, head out in front. Elevate the hands on a bench if you need to. Next exercise, we've got shoulder taps. Don't underestimate those shoulder taps. You'll really feel that core heat up as you lock that body in, keep it nice and strong while you move those arms. It's really easy here to get a lot of wiggle in, okay? That's lessening the effectiveness of this exercise. Lock that in strong. Just let those arms do the work. Next exercise, we've got Johnny C's. This is a great one for building that upper body strength. Starting in that high plank, take it down to your elbow, and then right back up to those hands. That's 1 rep. Down, down, up, up. Watch that we're not getting a lot of extra wiggle in here, like this, okay? Lock that body in strong. Another thing to think about is that your hand comes right back where your elbow used to be. So we bring it down. This hand comes right back here. Full range of motion there. Okay? Don't cheat yourself and do it this way. Bring that hand all the way back. Okay. Next exercise, we have bear crawls. All kinds of good work happening with the bear crawl. We've got starting on our hands and knees. Press your toes on the ground. Knees come up just about 1 inch off the ground. Reach that hand out forward. Keep those hips low. You kind of do a cross body, so opposite arm, opposite leg. Take it forward, take it backwards. You're going to feel this in your shoulders, in your back, in your abs, in your legs. Great total body exercise right there, bear crawls. Okay, let's take it up to our feet. We've got broad jumps. With that broad jump, we want to think about not only the initial push off strong with our legs, but a strong pull through with our abs to get those feet in front. As we sit back into that squat, body weight in our heels, arms swing back. You're going to reach forward and pull those feet through for that strong, broad jump. See how far you can go. Push, pull. Those two parts. Push, pull. All right, moving on. Lunge, jumps. When we do our lunges, feet are about hip width apart, nice and tall. Right here, hips, knees, toes all pointing forward. Jump down into that lunge, push, and switch. And switch, and switch. This can be easy count, hard count. Put the timer on and don't count. Whatever you want. Nice, strong lunge jumps. Want to work on some lunges, but don't want the jump? Let's make it a prisoner lunge. Fingertips come behind the head. You're going to squeeze that upper back so that you cannot see your elbows out of your peripheral vision. Again, hips, knees, and toes pointing forward. Feet about hip width apart. Nice and tall. We're going to step it forward to that prisoner lunge. Front knee right over that ankle. Back heel is lifted. Knee drops back. Push and bring it back. Prisoner lunges. Squeezing that upper back so that you cannot see those elbows. Stepping it forward and pushing back. Okay, next one we've got 3-in-1 squats. We're going to start with our feet wide, jump to an average width of a squat, and then a narrow squat. That's 1 rep. So right here, 3 and 1. That's 1, 2, 3, and so on. Like the idea of a squat, but don't want the jump. Let's make it a 3-2-1 sumo squat. Sumo squat, feet are wide, knees and toes are turned out, nice and tall. We're going to lower down slowly. 3, 2, 1, push and squeeze at the top. So we're pushing our feet through the floor as we stand up. Strong squeeze at the top. Have abs, glutes, hands, quads, everything. It's nice and tall. Oh, let me slow it down. I forgot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. 3, 2, 1, squeeze. Strong squeeze at the top. Pushing those feet through the floor. Make sure on that sumo squat that we're nice and tall. Okay? Straight down, straight up. On this one, our chest does not drop forward. Our hips do not stick out behind us. Okay, let's take it to a curtsy squat. Feet, hips, knees and toes, everything pointing forward, nice and tall. This is also sometimes called a cross back lunge because you're going to cross that leg behind, sit into that squat. I like a bonus glute squeeze right here, lift that heel, and then other side. So cross back, lift and squeeze. Watch as you cross back that you're not turning and rotating here, but keeping everything pointing forward. Push and squeeze. Curtsy squats. All kinds of good stuff happening for the lower body. On this one, remember that lower body is your biggest calorie burners. Everybody wants arms and abs. Give me arms and abs. Don't leave out those legs. Those are your biggest calorie burners. Okay, moving on. Reverse lunge with a power skip at the top. So instead of our prisoner lunge, we step forward. Reverse lunge, we're going to step back. Again, feet about hip width apart. Think railroad tracks, nice and tall. Step it back. Push through this front heel and hop at the top. For this one, I like to complete all reps on one side before switching to the opposite side. Keeping that front knee right over that ankle. Back heel stays lifted. Back knee drops down. Reverse lunge with a power skip. Okay, we're going to take it back to our plank for mountain climbers. Another great total body exercise. Getting that heart rate up. Make sure we have that strong plank position. Shoulders over those hands, head out in front. Not here. Okay, we're climbing a mountain. We don't want to look like one. Keep those hips down. Modify by taking those hands to the bench. Keep that straight line from head to heels. Okay, not this. Right here. Driving those knees in towards that chest. Mountain climbers. Okay, let's take it all the way down to the mat for our dead bugs. This one again is going to make that brain work. So we start here, knees bent, arms up, head and shoulders lifted. So we have a nice hollow body position here. Belly button is pulled in strong toward your spine. Spine pressed into the ground. Only one arm, one leg moves at a time. It's going to be cross body. So right arm, left leg extends out, pull it right back in. Then the other side, extend out, pull it back in. Remember, one arm, one leg only moves at a time. We don't want to be here switching like that, one arm at a time. Slow and controlled. Breathe. Keeping that tension right there in the belly, keeping that back pressed into the ground. Dead bugs. Okay, penguin crunches. This is a group favorite. On your mat, on your back, knees bent, feet on the floor, head and shoulders are lifted, and you're just going to reach side to side for that baby toe. Okay, if your neck gets tired, support that head right there with those fingertips. Reach with your elbows. So you're not only do you have your deep abdominal contraction, keeping that back pressed into the mat, but you're also working a little bit of obliques. If you want to make it more difficult, reach under your leg for the inside of the opposite foot, kind of increasing that range of motion. Penguin crunches. We're going to take it to a figure 4 reverse crunch next. I call this figure 4 because if you cross your ankle over your leg and you lift your leg up, it makes kind of like an upside down number 4. This leg does not need to be straight. You can keep it bent, but that way we kind of know what we're talking about, figure 4. So you can choose head and shoulders lifted. I prefer head and shoulders down. You're going to take this back leg right here, pull it in as far as you can into your chest, and then lower down nice and slow. So pull it in and roll down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pull it in, roll down. This one again, you're going to want to complete all reps on this side, and then don't forget that other side right here. Pull that knee in, roll down slow. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pull that knee in, roll down slow. Breathe. Figure 4 reverse crunch. We're going to take it to Oklahoma windmills, or one arm, one leg. So arms and legs are extended long. We're going to reach up, reaching across the body, opposite arm, opposite foot. I like a nice turn at the top, really getting those obliques, and then bring it back down. Right here. If you need to, the hand that is not reaching can absolutely come on the ground right here to kind of give you a little support as you're reaching. Okay? It's very important on this one that your torso kind of comes up just a half a second before your leg. If you start lifting the leg before you start lifting your chest, it's going to throw your balance off and you'll throw yourself back towards the ground. So Oklahoma windmills right here. Notice my arms only stop about here. They're not going to come all the way back. Coming all the way back ends up hitting an arch right here. We don't want to keep that. We don't want that arch. We're going to keep that back pressed down. Right here. Breathe out as you sit up. Breathe in as you come down. Oklahoma windmills. Okay. Last, but certainly not least, we have our Superman lifts. Working that core from the back side. It's very important that we keep a nice straight spine in line. To help us remember, you can go ahead and let your forehead rest on the back of your hands right here. A little bonus leg work will happen if you point those toes to the ground, keep your feet flexed. So we're just going to lift and lower. Little pause at the top, bring it back down. If you can keep that head where it needs to be, you're not arching that neck. You want to make it more difficult, you're going to reach those arms long. Lift and lower. Right here. A little bonus, low back and glutes, lift and hold, and then scissor those heels in and out. Woo! Glutes on fire. All right. There you have it. 20 of some of my favorite bodyweight exercises. Again, think of it as choose your own adventure workout. You can pick your favorites, plug it into the format of your choice, and get a great workout in. Give it a try. See what you can do. If you have questions on how to plug these exercises into a format that will meet your goals, feel free to contact me at train, T-R-A-I-N, with, W-I-T-H, Janet, J-A-N-E-T, trainwithjanet at gmail.com. Have a great day. I forgot to show you the board. Right here, let me back up, see if we can get them all in there. There you have it. 20 of my favorite bodyweight exercises. Give it a try. See what you can do. Have a fantastic day. Happy Fitness Friday, everybody. This is Janet Randall, and today I want to share with you some of my favorite bodyweight exercises. I've narrowed the list down to 20. It was tough, but I made it happen. Anyway, the great thing about bodyweight exercises is that they don't require any equipment, and you can take them with you anywhere you want to go. I messed up.